So I'm going to talk to you guys about taking video ad campaigns and running them on social sites and running them cross-screen. That's what I'm going to do. As far as what Mixpo does, what we do is we help agencies, advertisers, and media companies to take a TV ad, put it online, and in the process, it becomes interactive. It runs on any screen, and it runs on any of the major social sites, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, et cetera. So that's what we're going to talk about. Let's just do a little bit of storytelling about Jennifer Lopez. We engaged with her recently, and more specifically, we engaged with her in a channel, TV channel, in which she is invested in. It's called Nuvo TV. And they had a flagship event back in July. The flagship event was J.Lo was coming out with a new documentary, her life, her journey. And Nuvo TV, with Jennifer as J.Lo as an investor, said, you know what? Let's just drive viewership for this program. Let's just relaunch Nuvo TV, and we're going to relaunch it based off of this flagship documentary. So let me just show you the ad that they produced for TV that also ran online, 15-second spot.
Do I belong here? I'm just like this girl from the Bronx who grew up on Castle Hill. I can do and I can be whatever I want to be. I worked as hard as I could to be as good as I could. When something's destined, it's destined. And the rest is kind of history, I guess.
So that's J.Lo rocking it out. And as you can imagine, Nuvo TV and the team that was involved in this said, okay, let's run this everywhere. Obviously, they're running it on linear television, but they said, let's run it online too. There's a little bit of interactivity that I'll show you here in a second. So they paid for all that, but then they stopped. And they said, wait, Jennifer Lopez has 24 million followers on Twitter. She has another 24 million fans on Facebook. So they said to themselves, well, we got this video ad campaign running everywhere. How do we get this video ad campaign, how do we extend it so it gets in front of these 24 million on Twitter and Facebook? It was actually quite easy. We worked with them and basically went to J.Lo's site, and this is all the team had to do. All they had to do to expand the video ad campaign to Twitter was write up a post, put a link to the video, and there it ran in line.
Like this girl from the Bronx who
I'm going to come back to this because you may be saying, well, so what? So let me come back to this. It was also interactive, so the video ad was smart enough to say, hey, where's the viewer located? I want to tell that viewer which channel is Nuvo TV happening on. This could have had any kind of interactivity. It could have been a Twitter feed. It could have said, follow me. It could have been YouTube, video gallery right inside this video ad. So it was interactive. So not only was it running in line in Twitter, Facebook, and elsewhere, it was interactive. And it was cross-screen. Didn't matter if you're on your iPad, your iPhone, your Android phone, your desktop, it ran across screen and it maintained its interactivity.
As hard as I could to be as good as I could.
Let's go back to the so what. Why is this interesting? Why is this different? I mean, my gosh, Billy just talked about posting tons and tons of video. Before that, Kevin was talking about posting tons and tons of video. Here's Oreo posting video to their 35 million fans. Haven't we done that a lot? We've done it all the time. But what's different is this. With what Jennifer Lopez did differently is this. It's one thing for Oreo to post this video. It's one thing for General Electric and Nike and Lululemon to post these videos to Instagram. Because what they're going to get out of that is obviously a lot of goodness. It's going to get retweeted. It's going to get liked, all that kind of stuff. And they're going to get reporting on that. But if you're running a video ad campaign, and I think this goes back to a little bit of what Kevin was saying this morning, which is have an integrated approach. If you want to take that video ad campaign and extend it to social sites, there are a couple things that you may want to have go along with that. One is reporting. We're all used to video ad reporting at this point. It's completion rates, it's interactions, it's click-throughs, it's dwell rates, and it's also brand impact. So you're not necessarily going to get that if you just post your video clips. You're going to get it if you extend your video ad campaign. So you're going to get those metrics. You're also going to get the interactivity. So if you have, say, a video gallery within this ad, if you have a TV channel lookup, you want that to just go ahead and come across the social sites as well. And I showed you how easy that was. That was just a few seconds. So we're going to come back to J.Lo here in a moment. Mixpo just released a report today. And in this report, we did some third-party research, but we also spoke to 100 agencies. And we asked them about video advertising on social networks. roughly 7 out of 10 of these agencies said, you know what? When it comes to extending video advertising onto social networks, it's either somewhat important or extremely important to my clients. That's a lot of important. Another 7 out of 10 said, you know what, it is important, but the challenge is I'm not super comfortable with how to go about it. Maybe I have a little bit of experience, maybe I'm on the learning curve, maybe I don't really know how to go about it at all in terms of extending that video ad on social. Well, the reason why is this is all still relatively new. Yes, we've done paid promoted tweets, we've done paid Facebook posts, sponsored, whatever you want to call it. We've done it on Tumblr. We've done that for quite some time, but that's in this bucket. That's going to get you those social metrics, and it's not necessarily going to carry over the interactivity. This whole notion of what I showed you with Jennifer Lopez, that's what's new. So it's not surprising that these agencies aren't super comfortable with where they're at on the learning curve to do this. That doesn't stop their enthusiasm, though. These are the percentages of the 100 agencies that we spoke to who said within the 12 months, I am going to extend a video ad campaign with social site. 49%, 1 out of every 2 agencies said, yeah, of course I'm going to do it because it's important. And we're going to show them that it's easy. So let's go back to Jennifer Lopez. What I showed you before was her team pushing the video ad to her 24 million Twitter followers, to her 24 million Facebook followers. But the other thing that they wanted to do, the other thing that the team wanted to do is make this video more viral than ever. Make it super easy for super fans to share it. So how do we go about that? And how do we do it across social sites and across devices as well? I'll show you. This is the same video ad. This time it's an in-stream ad. It's on a desktop. And if you look in that upper left-hand corner, there's a little icon. It's the share icon. It's generally recognizable that it's a share icon. We put it in there, and as you can see, if somebody expanded it by tapping on it or clicking on it or whatever they did to interact with it, up comes a menu, or out pops a menu of all the places that the viewer, the superfan, can share it. They can share it on LinkedIn. They can share it on Tumblr. They can embed it. They can share it on Facebook and Twitter, of course. So that's what they did, and here I'm going to show you what happens if I share it on Facebook. Automatically, a post comes up. It's pre-populated with text, so we pre-populated it, but I could change it. Jennifer Lopez is awesome. Can't wait to see this. Once I post it, surprise, surprise, it appears in my newsfeed. Well, again, this isn't Oreo or Lululemon's video appearing in my newsfeed. This is a video ad appearing in my newsfeed. So I'm going to get the social metrics, I'm going to get the video ad metrics, and I'm going to get the interactivity. And everybody who's my friend on Facebook or who follows me on Twitter is going to see it, and they're going to get that little interactive element as well in case they want to share it socially. So this is what it looked like
I'm just like this girl from the Bronx
in line.
who grew up
So
on
the same
Capitol
thing
Hill.
inside Twitter feeds because I shared it. All my friends are going to see this. And I'm going to get the video ad metrics as the advertiser, and I'm going to get the interactivity, the channel finder, etc.
Destined.
Hello. So let's recap. 7 out of 10 agencies are telling us that video ad campaigns on social sites is super important. Another 7 out of 10 are saying, and it may be a huge overlap, it's important, but I'm not really sure how to go about it, which isn't surprising because this stuff is new. But as we saw, agencies are ready to jump in. In fact, if you're not one of the people who's ready to do advertising on Facebook, video advertising, the person next to you probably is. And the good news is that it's easy. As I showed you in both cases, whether it was a viral sharing or the blasting out on earned or paid social media, just a matter of seconds. And I didn't have to do anything to change my video ad. Nothing. It was the same video ad. It'll be a little bit self-promotional. If you want to do this, come talk to Mixpo. My name's Walt. I'll be here all day. Would love to talk to you. Peter, Michael, I don't know if you want to raise your hands in the back, but they're also from Mixpo. If you want to download the report, I have a horrible short-term memory, so I'll tell you where to go get the report. It's at www.mixpo.com, WAC, social video brief. WAC social video brief. So go grab it. There's a little teaser content in your bag. You can come talk to us, and we'll show you where to come get it. But that's the report I mentioned that has the input from 100 agencies as well as some third-party research. So thank you for your time. Don't subtweet your homies. And appreciate it. Thank you.